This Hobson, because you are very low armor, of course.
Again, I mean, N0tail. He's going to take quite a bit of damage in response this time with the gush to the anchor smash. Trying to run away with the tango. He's going to look for the neutral creep tonight. Not going to get it. GH able to get that first blood, taking down N0tail. Making sure that Weehaw cannot sort of be left to his own devices inside of the jungle.
It's a neat way of like approaching the dynamic, right? They're like, okay, Enchantress is going to suffer a little bit here, but then Jerax, you're actually the one that can press your tower. So now we have a Pugna that's farming bottom and taking the tier 1 as a support.
Thompson was able to get in and grab the regen room, but Miracle, he's got backup. GH is there. Thompson, he cannot escape these twos. GH is able to block him off. He may have got the rune, but it will cost him his life.
The movements aren't able to have those sentries placed on pretty much everywhere.
Correct. He's ready to smash some fools with the double Hellbears, taking them up towards the top, set up down to mind control, instantly cracking shells off the sleep, but it doesn't matter. The damage output from Thompson will take mind control out of the lane. Successful rotation from Thompson. We'll see if he can make anything more happen with this. Kuro still around in the neighborhood. Thompson will get his hands on GH. Here's another combo. It's another kill. Thompson with these moves that he's so well known for. He knows exactly when he can leave that mid lane, head elsewhere, and make so much happen in favor of OG as he'll slowly chase down Kuro. Sep will be there to steal the kill, but Thompson's pressure and movements at 9 minutes in, getting 3 kills for OG. Weehaw is going to come over, and Thompson knows that he has dove as far as he can, or has he? Still looking at an opportunity to get in on GH as he'll look to cut down the trees. He's going to find the avalanche, and Thompson, he persists, he continues the chase, he sees the opportunity, and he's just getting so much done. This Tiny just can't stop killing people.
And he's going mid again, and they're already pressuring the tower with the siege creep here, while Ana just continues to farm up top. Ana does not have, he does actually have mana for the Haunt if he does use the Soul Ring.
Another Ravage in mid, Mind Control's going to come in with a quick setup onto Jerax. A meld hit from Miracle will do the job. Now they look for the body blocks on the Seb. Smash there from the Hellbear. Liquid will punish OG. Getting themselves those 2 kills as the rest of OG's.
But Ana, that's the big one to look at, right? He's gotten the Soul Ring. He's now got the Midas finished up as well. He is low, though. Weehaw might actually have to set up for this here.
Even with the one charge, he won't have enough for a Horn or any way to escape as Weehaw from the trees. He's got the catch. Ana, has he got the movement speed? He has, in fact. He's going to be able to separate himself. They're trying to go for it, but they just don't have enough duration on that lockdown. He'll be able to walk away from what looked like potentially a guaranteed kill.
And that would have been such a clutch one too, right? It was right when the Midas was coming out. Thompson getting a bit deep here, getting surrounded. Has the phase boots when lace, but will be slowed up.
Yeah, Miracle with the wrap round. Thompson, his reign on Liquid's half of the map finally put to an end.
They are literally just running around trying to set up kills and just make space for the Spectre, but now Seb also a bit far up and he's getting surrounded.
Trying to keep this aggression up, but Seb just gets burst down by the heavy damage output of Liquid's heroes.
Miracle, level 12. This is a very high level TA with a lot of farm right now, almost at the top of the net worth in the game. And yeah, level 12 in comparison to Thompson, who has been running around. As you expect, he will be starting to get behind the level.
See if he's got the duration of control with these roots. One more will be out, but there's the backup. N0tail, he's able to set up a beautiful sleep onto the 3 of them. Jerax and Thompson here as well. They'll look to burst him. He cannot escape with the avalanche from Thompson. He's held down. The rest of Liquid trying to abuse the fact that Seb's alone. This is their window. This time before the Radiance, they have to take as much as they can from the map.
Seb turning up top, trying to get that creep aggro off the tower.
Also going to see N0tail start to head over. We'll get a few wards down for the vision, and back in mid, Thompson was pushing out the wave. Weehaw was ready to make the jump.
Thompson,
can he get himself out? The avalanche buying him time to get into the trees. The next route will miss, but that one will connect as Weehaw. Has he got the damage?
He sure does.
Weehaw now standing there. The kills, and again, top lane Seb. He just gets run down by this combination of the Tide and the TA. N0tail's disabled as they'll pick him up, toss him down. Miracle's just starting to walk around with the group, get these kills after kills. He's going to get them every time. There's not going to be that sort of delay, that requirement for him to hit every net. They're going to get destroyed in the first combo that the Meepo comes out with.
And I love how they can do this. They send Meepo bottom, they send Weehaw down there. He can set up to defend the tower, and he can just poof back in. Or even if they send another hero bottom, they can Divine Favor and bring that hero also back.
Got to watch for mind control. That Blink and Ravage available. He's looking for an opportunity to set something up. Anytime he feels that he can get in with a Ravage, he'll go for it. In fact, they're going to try and fight with the Horn here. Straight away, Ana comes into the mid. Mind control. He has the Ravage ready. do lose Miracle for this effort, as well as Weeha's. Aegis getting taken the once. See if they can go for it a second time. No, he had the main Meepo out in the jungle, so he's easily safe and back out off the back of the respawn. See, Ana, he knows he's got to be careful, showing he's so close to having the Radiance. And at a time where Haunt is about to be back online, he's got to try and get it up, but a beautiful net into the trees there is going to hold him back, cancel the TP, should still have the chance of running away with the dagger. But, I mean, I said that Weeha's continuing to the roof. Weeha, he's hitting them every single time. He's held him down, the dagger is there, but there's the E-Blade. Weeha continues to play around with Ana as they'll drag him back. GH is there with a follow-up. A beautiful play from Weeha. This is why this man's Meepo is absolutely terrifying. Yeah, thanks, Ana. I could have gone with absolutely perfect as well. You could have gone right. Another Aegis. Of course, this time the cheese on top as a bit of a bonus for Liquid.
Yep.
And with the speed that they do it, even with OG's semi-decent ways to contest Roche, they just cannot set up in time.
Last like 6 minutes or so, I feel like I've just seen Topson in the tree lines, cutting creep waves to try to delay the push that's going to be coming out from Liquid inevitably.
The items for Ana are continuing to roll out. Full Manta. The items for everyone else still have ground to a bit of a halt on OG. Setups there onto one of the Meepos. They're going to drop the ult down, but already Miracle on the backline. He's dead. He's dead. He passed the BKB. It doesn't matter. They're able to beat him down, and now they look towards Weeha. Weeha moving down with the impetus. It follows up. Still, he has enough HP to walk for the top. Steps in. He's straight on top of Weeha. Weeha's dead the once. Can they do it again? No doubt. He's got the spirit out. Backing off, Weeha again. He had the main Meepo up onto the safe area of the high ground. Topson, he's not stopping though. They're holding back a little bit with the E-Blade. Can they get this kill? Weeha again. Boost off to the side, but he's left one up in the high ground, and then he's disabled. There is not. He's able to jump back down, get himself away. OG continue to chase, but these roots, these nets, they're holding OG back. Topson in again with the blink. He needs help. Weeha, is he going to get it? The stop down off the entire army of Meepos. Hand of God's pop. Weeha's trying to turn. Miracle is killed on Jarek. The buyback from Miracle. They're trying to get around Liquid. No, Jarek set with no doubt. They're going to try and run. Ana, he's in with the horn, chasing down Weeha. He can't surely finish this kill off. Weeha solo. The Glimmer give it a life. Finally, Ana gets Weeha. Liquid back to looking to continue the cleanup. They'll chase Seb. Seb's heals will not be strong enough. Seb will fall. There's no tell. TP out in the trees gets him away. Ana's still in the neighborhood, but he will manage to make his way out of there.
So it buys a lot of time, but that is a Miracle buyback that is forced. So he has to watch out in these next situations, not to get caught out, because a TA that goes down for 100+ seconds in these next few moments can be devastating.
He's found himself something juicy. Topson out in the jungle, does have a blink. As he's going to try and get out, going for the TP. GH, will he find him in time? He will. GH in with the grab as Topson is held back away from being able to TP back to the safety of his base. Dead for 50 seconds. No buyback as well on Topson. So if the rest of the team can get some sort of a jump, but it's hard, especially Ana. This is really, I guess, the sort of the last tier you want to tackle. Miracle going to head over to try and go for the bounty room. Will actually be able to grab it, despite the three of them being here, but they'll look to make him pay. They'll lead in. BKB's popped by Miracle. Ana will continue to chase with the horn.
He's following him.
He's staying on top of him, making sure that any sort of escape is hard. Mind Control's going to come in the back. He's looking to try and draw the attention of the rest of OG. There's the Ravage pop, and now the turnaround comes into play. Liquid, they'll surround Ana. He goes too far. The Spectre's dead. He's got buyback, but of course with the horn already used, there's no way for him to get back into the fight. So Ana has to sit on the sidelines and just watch as the rest of OG gets bullied heavily by Liquid. The traps are set. Seb surrounded. We are double kill as OG again struggling to get anything going their way against Liquid. Another sort of end of a bit of a dry spell where this passive play comes to a point where the frustration is felt. Ana feels he has to try and make something happen with the horn. It doesn't go their way, and in fact, mid lane, another attempt to push out Topson was trying to get the creep waves away from the base, but Weeha, he is just everywhere on this map.
Ooh, it's starting to get a bit out of hand here. Ana, he's diving forward for the kills, but that cheese gets popped. Oh, they actually popped the glyph. Jarex isn't able to get that one there with the blast even. He's going to try again, but Weeha, he's here.
He's just going to make him pay for it, or at least try to do so, Jarex. They'll find him once and forced to the side, the roots, making sure that no Glimmer will save him. He gets a Decrepify off. But it doesn't matter as he ticks down to the output of Weehaw. Back towards mid. OG, they've got 4 dead. Finally, Seb's back in the game. 20 seconds until Ana returns. Going in their favor as they'll dive in. Weehaw, with all the stats, he's so tanky now in the Meepo that they cannot bully him away. And 36 minutes in, Liquid will finally get themselves into the base, take that mid Brax. They're going to look for more. Jarek's still down for 20. And they do have that Meepo ready to go. They get the toss back on mind control. See if they've got the damage to beat him down. No-tail offering quite a bit of right clip, but Miracle is in straight away. Look at the back.
Oh my God.
He's on top of the ET. Anna's going to step forward for mind control. Horns pop. Can they get any of these kills? They're on to Miracle. Miracle BKB trying for the DPL. He has the damage set with the impetus. Takes down TA. And the chase continues. Anna, he found mind control. A second kill here for OG. Weehaw surrounds Anna. Anna needs the safety. Jack is there.
Healing it.
The Cripify the heal. Anna is still alive. Seb's into the side. Throws out the impetus. And Weehaw is falling low. GH cannot save him.
Oh my
Weehaw
God.
is dead. OG, they'll hold on to the game. They may have lost their ranks, but they team wiped Team Liquid. That's the horn they've been looking for.
No-tail's just standing next to both of them the entire time. Liquid jumped in too far forward. Miracle
They're getting the Roshan.
BKB.
At least they're trying. There'll be a buyback from GH. There's going to be more buybacks if Liquid want to try and force OG away. Jax.
More buybacks.
He's already up to the high ground. They do have the Ravage still on mind control. Mind control. He's looking for that option. He's stepping in. Stomp from No-tail.
Ravage.
He does get it out. No follow-up though. It's a bit of a Ravage. And then a death. Mind control. There's no follow-up.
And that's
They've got in. They've lost 2.
Oh God.
As Liquid, they throw bodies into the pit. But not enough. And not at the right time as OG. They'll get Roche. They'll get the Aegis, the cheese, and an Aghanims from
Aghanims
No-tail.
for No-tail. He picked it up instantly.
He
Looked like
picked it up.
wanted it.
They strike back. They strike back hard. They're pushing onto the racks. Liquid will have their whole team back up. So we'll see how much OG can get. Anna still feeling confident on the front lines with that heart and Aegis. Thompson jumps in, finds Miracle outside of the base. He's stunned up. Miracle trying to hold on to the BKB charge.
Miracle.
But it's slowing it down. They'll put the BKB. The impetus is there from Seb and just forcing Liquid back. As Liquid, they're held back behind their racks. They need Weehaw to bring his army in for the fight, but it's scary. The Elder Titan and the Axe. It's not easy for Weehaw to fight into his OG. They're not leaving, they're not going anywhere.
And look at where they're hiding the backline. Look at Jarex as well as No-tail. They're hidden so far away from
Perfect
everybody
positioning.
else. They want nothing to do with this meatball wraparound.
He's going to go in with the Rabbies. They'll be able to get Seb first. Can they get more? Anna, still not the target they want to find. They want to try and find the easier kills, but No-tail, he's able to walk this off with that Axe effect. Another hero that's now so hard for Liquid to ever get on top of. Anna.
He's committing for it. He has heart.
He knows that he's safe. He's just running down Kuro. His team cannot really keep the Spectre off the Chen. As Kuro has to opt for the TP out, will manage to make it on the high ground. Anna won't continue to chase and look for the right clicks. Weehaw gets the break hit. But OG, they're now starting to play around with Liquid. Mind control blinks out. Miracle does put the BKB. They're trying to run down Jarex, but the net won't catch him.
They just can't. Like, Ana's literally running into 5 heroes by himself, and the rest of the team is all the way in the back lines. They just cannot deal with Spectre now.
I mean, Mind control's still trying to chase, but they just cannot do it. In every fight, the mana gets so low. Anna.
He's healing up. He's getting ready to hunt. It looks like he's eating 2 mangoes.
Oh, they've got to be careful. Liquid, if they continue to try and chase this, you know that whole play's going to come in, and there it is. Straight away, they'll turn towards Weehaw. He's the one that's tried to start the fight off committing, but they'll turn. The damage being done for the side. That's as there comes the sun for Jarex. Weehaw looking to get the people. Weehaw will survive. Miracle, he's looking for that pesky pug now, along with the help of Mind control, but another Glimmer K play. Gets Jarex away. No-tail goes for the storm, won't get it out. Miracle's got the physical damage output to take him down in time. There's now Liquid. They'll find Jarex as well. In the trees with the roots. Have they got the damage to kill him off? He'll slide to the side. He's trying to run away. Another that will catch him out. They'll kill Jarex. Trees are being thrown left, right, and center. Thompson, can he bring down Wee with the radiance of Anna burning him down? They can.
Oh my
they
God.
get Weehaw.
This Spectre is just an absolute monster. But that might just be the biggest one. Trying to get this Elder Titan.
I think the big one really for Liquid is getting that nullifier. It is there. The nullifier on TA. There was already, what, two Ghost Scepters and an E-Blade on OG's lineup and a Decrepify. Now they can have a bit more luck on committing for the kills. They'll find Thompson.
He's
silences out. They have the pick-off potential. Anytime the OG is separated, You cannot write off how quickly Liquid's lineup can delete heroes with Miracle's build sort of coming to completion with the Bloodthorn Nullifier.
Well, Topson was just cutting bottom wave, it looks like there, while his team was pushing top, and he just gets caught up, but he has buyback.
That'll be a buyback.
GH dies very quickly, mind control now.
Surrounding him,
mind control.
back these rainbows, they hurt. They do not have buyback. They do not have buyback. Neither mind control. So far ahead right now. As he leads his team towards the third and final set of racks, Miracle has to blink away. Now the buybacks are available for the two of them. They have the gold to get back in. Fortification will slow down OG's efforts for now.
But they're still going to stay. OG, this is the last set of racks. Ana still feeling that powerful. There's the buyback from the Tide. The Melt Bash.
They found one outside of the base though. Weehai is trying to step out. The combo, the magical damage isn't going to get him. It will.
They get him
off. Motel's able to catch him before he's able to poof back. Meepo dead. He's going to have to use the buyback. Out it comes. Zana will get the D ward and continue to push on, taking these racks. Mind control, trying to step forward, but Seb turns towards him. Seb pretty low in the mana, but he's got enough rainbows to bring mind control down to about 25% of his HP. And pop the BKB and Miracles looking for the backlines again. These ghost forms are annoying him. The Dispel will be there. Onto Notel, but Thompson's got the combo, the damage to kill him off. Mind control is in with the Ravage. They're trying their best to commit on top of Seb. Gushes out. Can they even kill off the Enchilo? They're trying their best on the high ground Ana. He has been nullified. The damage output into enough. Again, this single target from Liquid. If they get it going, they can still kill the cause of OG. Even the big old Spectre. As Liquid will hold. It's 3 buybacks they have to use.
Seb instantly buying back. The Roche is up. They have Refresher queued up on Ana. How much gold does he have for buyback? He doesn't have, he almost has enough for buyback with the Refresher. But Liquid,
if he wants to sell one of his items,
they're going to be able to get this one now.
OG, of course, were able to take that melee rack stop, so they are just holding on.
Aegis Cheese.
Well, we see, at the moment, the Aghanims and the Refresher Shard being held by mind control. Is yet to consume the Aghanim's blessing. Liquid trying to force out these buybacks. Ana, he's got to buy back. The tier 4s are being focused. They're not interested in Megas Liquid. They're just interested in ending the game.
Still holding on to it.
The first tier 4's down. Liquid, they're going to be able to get potentially another one out of this. Kuro falling low, turn with the Penitence. He's still alive off the back of this. Finally, the buyback comes out. The Ancient is his one. With a spectacular, tentacular finish to the game, ravages them, and gives all the space in the world for them to take down the Ancient.
If that's a telling of anything that we're going to see in these next few games, bring it on.
I can't quite believe what we saw in this game.
The graph is story right there. You look, I mean, you guys can't see the graph right now, but it's just all the way up for Liquid, then all the way slams down for OG's favor, then all the way back up for Liquid. What a back and forth from that. Looked like OG, they were going to be able to take it there with the Super
really
Spectre, but Liquid, the perseverance, they're able to isolate him, and they kept their cool.
Monkey. Okay, so Topson, Monkey King most likely?
Yeah.
Ana, Ember. Seb as the Omni Knight, and 4-position Tining. I'd assume so, yeah.
But it actually was spotted. Liquid had already prepared down here with this Ops Ward to see everything that's going to be happening. They actually know that that camp is warded. So GH is probably going to stay playing up top for the time being. And just keep denying creeps in.
Talking about up top. They've got the shackle set up, mind control, chasing Notel down, will be able to get back underneath the tower. In fact, Ana's going to turn, chase down mind control, and they'll get first blood, OG. As Liquid try and force the issue a little too hard between the two of them up top.
Topson's really starting to take advantage of this mid lane. He even uses the glyph under the tower, and Weehaw's just forced to sit in Meld, healing up with the salve. Topson's really taking over. He loves this matchup. Another thing that this hero provides you is you can dive and chase the TA, but now GH shows up.
GH from the trees, Topson. He didn't expect this. He's trying to use the mischief to play it out. He's looking for that forfeit. Cannot get the boundless strike off, though. Great move from GH. That catches Topson off guard.
Being able to respond quickly, that looks like it's going to be the approach for GH.
And he's got relatively good cores to do it around, right?
Yes.
Other cores that offer in Weeha's case a good bit of damage, and obviously down bottom Miracle's case that extra bit of slow and disable. Mid lane, Thompson, look at the balance up. We are trying to commit. There's the wraparound. Jax comes in with the gank, tosses back. We are, as he tries to go in for that kill attempt, will not get away with it.
Oh, no-tail blocked it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
so they're sitting on just the edge of the square, no tell.
Yep. As top though, Ana, he's just looking to keep pressuring onto Mind Control here, but Mind Control will be able to step away.
It's no tell. He does want to try and go for this with Mind Control being as low as he is. Cannot close the gap with the Ink Swell.
Black Hole.
Oh, that's a beautiful Black Hole. G8 just casually stands in position. He didn't even have to move for it. As they're just both sat down, Ana's trying his best to get away with the Remnant now. He will be able to escape. As that nearly was a huge disaster for OG losing two. They're lucky that Ana was able to get out of there.
So we will have that creep always running around, probably just stacking camps for the early game and then going to start looking to set up kills, because it is a Centaur Conqueror, so it is one of the better ones to actually set up for those ganks. As mid, they really want to sandwich on KuroKy.
Straight in, but Kuro is going to have to charge the turn upon the shackles. They're doing their best to keep Ana alive. Inkswell buffs up, and there's the stun. Connecting on a GH, they're ready to dive for more. Thompson, straight down behind the tower, jumping forward. Look for GH, the stun for the Central Conqueror with the helmet of Dominator. Is keeping GH finally falling as Thompson gets him. We have now time towards OG. They managed to take away two. They'll continue to chase. They will lose no time, but Thompson's back over. Balance strike down. They'll surround the TA. We are surely will fall. No, they don't have detection. He's got the meld. He'll stay hidden. I'll go for Kuro instead. Miracle trying to chase for more. Another stun indeed from the Centaur Conqueror. The Micro making it real, but Miracle still has to be careful. The Rage is finished and Ana's Flame Guard still persists as they'll chase into the trees. Thompson's got the lockdown. Boundless strikes out. Miracle will fall. OG.
The three core is just running around as a unit right now for OG, looking to kill everybody on Liquid. Look at the map right now.
I mean, they're thinking about going
Look at the lanes. The lanes are all open. They're just battling.
He's able to chop the tree down. Mind Control. Quick with the Lumberjack plays. Gonna see if he can try to Ravage does get the three of them. Seb's getting burst slow, heals out in time. Weeha comes across. Hex lockdowns there for Kuro. They'll get Thompson. Liquid, can they punish OG even more for diving for this? The Inkswell, Sleight of Fist again. Mind Control, he's stunned up. The Flame Guard, the Sleight of Fist damage is too much for them this early on. Kuro looks off the ward. He's got the shackles. He's holding him down. Hex is out as well. Kuro finishes off Ana all by his own. And we are dead set as well. OG all five out of the game as Liquid say, get out of our half of the map.
You can feel the way that OG's playing is that they want to punish the greed. Liquid went for greed. They've got Midas on the life stealer. They have an Enigma in their trap. OG wants to just keep this battle running at them, which is very OG-like. They just want to fight.
Just gonna have vision with the rest of this water. Thompson set up perfect from the trees. Wukong's command down. Boundless strike already used. It doesn't matter. He's able to jump forward, look to chase Miracle. Miracle does get the jukes off. Now it's the movement speed with a phase boost. He'll get himself out across the trees. They'll still try and chase. Thompson, Boundless still unavailable for 6 seconds. So Miracle will actually be able to escape. GH, he comes forward. He starts to have a bit of a poke. Stuns out, but Ana, he's in with a wraparound. Chains her out. Boundless strike back up. Slam down onto the Enigma. GH is gone. They're diving up towards tier 3's OG. They're in the base. They get Mind Control as well. Every single tower up in the mid lane. But OG, they're taking the fight to the base.
Dude, look at this. Look at this. All the lanes are open. All they want to do is battle. Weeha as well gonna get caught out. This is ridiculous. Versus the Tidehunter especially too. That Kraken Shell can be very annoying to play against if you're versus Phantom's Embrace. Just constantly applying that silence on yourself.
I mean, that Dessa done on Weeha. Yeah. Then you know it becomes a little scarier to keep this aggression up. But until that point, OG they're going to move forward. But GH from the tree line, Black Hole's down as well as Serp Boys. Serp will be able to offer up the GA, but Mind Control's Ravage caps the two of them. They've got the lockdown, shackles around, Thompson surrounded. They'll turn with the Boundless strike, but the four of them will kill him off. Ana's going to jump in. They want to try and make sure they can find the trades. Who can they get? Inkswell stun connects with the Mind Control. They're on top of them, burning them down with the Flame Guard. But Liquid, they're holding themselves close to the wards.
His team is trying to fight back, giving Weeha some time to get that item that he really needs in this game.
For Miracle, needs that armlet done after the Midas. Then you have two cores that you really have to be careful about diving upon as OG.
Mind Control, he's been spotted. They want him.
Found him alone. As again, Thompson and Jerax able to find these quick and easy pickoffs. Kuro's going for the TP out. Ana has not got any disable backup to hold him out. So Kuro will escape.
It's non-stop. And even Smoke, look at this. He kills bottom. The line is drawn.
They just want to go, go, go. This is a beautiful pace that OG's bringing out here in game 2. They have a 3K lead. They'll know that they're around.
Take out the Ops Ward as well. Thompson will kill it.
But there aren't those big ults, as you mentioned, straight in towards the tier 2 tower. Ana has no fear as he collapses immediately on top of the TA. Weehard surrounded. The control that N0tail offers is too much for Weehard to withstand at the moment. Jump forward, over towards Kuro. Ana just loving the pace that he can play with Thompson by his side, running down hero after hero as OG just keep the kills coming. OG into the pit is spotted out by the Weehard trap.
Yep.
Can they do anything with it? They've got Black Hole and they've got the Ravage.
Yep, they've got their ultis available. OG, they have their Guardian Angel as well, but Seb is relatively low on mana. They stop the rush and they're like, oh, heroes have been spotted. Go for the fight. Miracle is in the mid lane.
They're going to go for the jump on Miracle. Instant rage and a back off. Still, they managed to sandwich them. If Liquid can get the Tide and the Enigma in, they could go for a good fight from the low ground. Kuro,
Miracle.
disabled. He traps up N0tail in the circle towards Miracle's the focus. Miracle will fall. They're walking over Mind Control. Tries to get around the jump, but he can't. Boundless strikes out.
No,
Phantom is embraced again. N0tail stopping her at Mind Control for being able to offer the Ravage for now. And Ana and Thompson, they're still good to go. Dust is out. They've got the detection prepared. Weehard's left behind. They've taken both cores. They're going to get the third as well by the looks of it. Zuki, they jump over, catch out Mind Control, and they'll also toss back in GH as OG. They just keep killing every single member of Liquid over and over again. They're playing the fights perfectly. As Roshan, OG's in the pit, no chance of Liquid heading over. As Ana will claim the Aegis. And with 3K gold towards his next item.
Oh, Mind Control, hide. They saw him for a second.
He's got the TP. They've obviously got ways to cancel it, OG. I don't think.
Oh, he sprays him
Mind
already.
Control's getting out of this one. He shows himself. They get a glimpse of him. And it's just more and more gold and glory for OG. 22 and 10.
You pick a greedy draft versus them, you know that this is the way that they're going to play. Just running around looking for non-stop plays, especially when they have Thompson on Monkey King and Ana and Ember. These are just incredibly fast-paced
Miracles.
heroes.
It's been found again. They get the combo in. He's not able to get the rage off. The Phantom Embrace from N0tail along with that combo. As OG, you can feel the magic that they're bringing right now. This is what has brought them to this point in the tournament. This is why they are your defending champions. If they turn it up, if they hit this right sort of pattern of plays.
And look at this Mind Control. He wants something.
It just doesn't stop. OG are making this game 2. But it's just moving from lane to lane. You cannot show your face without the expectation of 3 heroes immediately collapsing on you. Ana. He's got the vision here. As they'll get in with the setup. Kuro tries his luck, tries to get out. Do a warning for the team. Jarex has also found Mind Control. Ana's still diving in towards the base as Weehart.
He got Thompson's tree.
Weehart tries to turn with the meld hit. Thompson's there with a boundless strike. Weehart is just dying inside the base.
This mobility is, it's just absurd. Ember Spirit and Monkey King, they're everywhere.
As he can run, he could deal with the creep wave, but he's not going to be able to head back and help out if a fight does kick off in the middle. As they'll find him, they'll chase him. Monster kill for Thompson.
My God.
It's incredible to see how hard OG is punching back after that game 1 loss.
They've got a better way to heal each other and help each other. There's an Aghanim's on Seb. So that Guardian Angel is going to provide that massive amount of HP regen as well as that protection from wherever he's going to be to pop it off. I don't think they're going to have the damage to deal with OG at all.
Miracle trying to push into Thompson, but with the items that Thompson has and the burst that he does, Soulbind's out. They're going to try and jump forward. The Wukong's command is down. Mind Control pops the Ravage. The GH's already out. They've got the Black Hole. GH falls though. He's stuck inside the Wukong. 3 dead on Liquid. OG just beating them down one by one. The buybacks will come out from both Kuro and Miracle, but both GH and Mind Control are gone without their ultimates and without buyback. The game continues to worsen for Liquid as OG past the racks on top of Miracle, tossing him back into the boundless. Triple kill for Thompson.
Wow.
As OG, this entire game has been a highlight reel for them. He gets something. It's a lot of money, of course, Ana. So that's a little bit of glory for Liquid.
Oh, Jarex, it will go down, maybe. No, the heal, they give the red face to Thompson.
Extra bit of salt in the wounds there. as they're holding on.
They're going to give them respect, though. They're going to back up. Liquid can't fight into this. They are just far too strong on OG right now.
Their only hope is with the Black Hole and the Ravage, and we saw even last time, they just do not have the damage right now to kill these heroes.
They're too tanky, and like I said, to Seb, right? Seb in the back line just need to go to heal everybody with that Guardian Angel.
He's already trying to pull the wave away from mid, but they're chasing.
Saw Weehaw.
And there's on top. Jerax is over. There's the E-Blade combo coming out. A GA to celebrate as the fight continues down bottom, making sure that No Doubt doesn't go down. The two of them soul-bound together. Anna's in with the chains. Boundless strikes down on a Miracle. Miracle cannot get out of this one alive. He's dead without buyback. Mind control as well. The chase never ends from OG.
You have to imagine they tap out of this one pretty soon as OG. 31,000 gold lead. So many different items picked up. They're cleaning up the last racks. A Daggett even picked up No Tail.
He's popped the BKB. He's going to go for the Black Hole on the two of them. Does hit the pulse down. In fact, gets Anna as well with the wraparound. But they just don't take any damage at all. GG is called. The suffering will finally come to an end for Liquid in this game too, as OG take the victory 1-1 now in this best-of-5 grand finals. And Liquid, they've got to be feeling pretty shaken up after that game. OG coming into this game too, showing why they are the defending champions from last year. This is one of the most dominant games we've had in a grand finals. Nothing at all went Liquid's way in that match.
It's crazy how much Topson and Ana were able to do. Even Seb too, right? He was running around. We saw the 3 cores from OG literally just running around from lane to lane to lane, killing anybody that showed their face on Liquid. Mind Control ended this game 1-12-6. They didn't ever let him even try to recover in this one. They didn't let Weehaw recover at all either. They just did not let anybody on the side of Liquid even get to play the game with no chance.